So, the people under 20s and under teens doesn't realize that these years are the most important ones of their life. That's why we should make the best purchases that we can with the money that we have and be very wisely with the decisions we make with our money. I, as one of these, I also spend money and I have some expenses on this list that I kind of regret them. So in this video I will share with you the 4 worst purchases that you can make in your 20s or in your teens. Welcome, my name is Adrian, a 19-year-old engineer student at university. On this channel I post videos about self-development, study, tech and blogs. So if you are interested in this type of content, consider subscribing. So the first worst purchase, I think it can be the iPhone. You don't will be doing anything crazy with a phone. Like I talk from experience. I buy like a $800 iPhone and I kind of regret it. Basically because it's just a phone to make messages, call, sometimes play with friends, but nothing else. But the only reason I kept this phone is because of its camera. Like man, the camera it's crazy. I sometimes didn't like notice the difference between the iPhone and the camera. The camera that I am using right now. And it's portable, practical, and I can carry this on my pocket. And I document everything. I take a lot of videos, a lot of photos, and that's the only reason I can recommend buying an iPhone. To document all your journey and take as much photos as you can of your favorite memories. But if you are gonna use it to send messages, call, do basic stuff, it doesn't make any reason. Or if you are using your phone to work and it's the mainly device where you can do what you have to do. The next worst purchase I want to talk about is video games. This is a spend that I sometimes regret doing it because from my childhood I always enjoy video games. So I will explain why it's a bad purchase. Basically because the cycle of games and the time you always have to pay for a game never ends. Always a new game is getting out. For example, I don't know, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, the new Resident Evil, because every game has an end and you will get bored of it, or you will be finish one game and you have to jump into another and you have to pay it. Or you maybe don't have to pay it and it's included in your plan. For your plan, for example, I know there are some subscriptions for video games that offer you a broad catalog of games, but you have to pay it from your money every single month. And number one, it's a lot of money, takes a lot of your time, takes a lot of energy, and really is an liability because you don't get anything from it. The only reason it might be worth it is if you really enjoy video games and you can play, I don't know, for 1 hour, 2 hours a day. And if you really enjoy it and you can rest playing video games, like I heard a lot of people that doesn't regret a single second of playing a video game. Like it's bad and it's fun, but there are people that say, oh no, it let me socialize. It made me like think. That doesn't make any sense. But it's valid when a person says, okay, this thing it's bad for me, but I will do anyways because I enjoy it. So that's a good approach. So don't try to see video games as an escape from reality. Try to see it as a time of joy, a rest that takes, I don't know, 1 hour, 2 hours, like I said before, but that it doesn't affect your life. And you know when it's an addiction, bro. Like, don't lie to yourself. I quit video games 2 years ago when I sell my PC, my Windows PC, that I made a video about it. And maybe I will make a video about video games sometime. And now I am playing a video game called Hollow Knight on Steam, like on my Mac. It's running just fine and it's a very known indie game and everything is just fine. I really enjoyed playing video games, buying that type of games for the sole purpose of not trying to do anything crazy, to rest, to use it as a moment of calm. And I know it's bad for me, but I just want to do it anyways. Maybe I will leave it from, I don't know, another year, because sometimes I just don't want to play and sometimes I want to play. But video games, it's not something that you have to quit for the rest of your life. But when you start to spend a lot of money, when you spend a lot of time and energy and you see video games as an escape from your reality, that starts to turn out very bad. So be very conscious of that. So the last worst purchase I want to talk about, it's basically spend money on any addiction. But I basically never spent a single cent doing these things. But from my perspective, I always saw people struggling when they spend money on these things. And when you get addicted, you cannot turn back. For example, back then you had to go to a casino and do everything you want to do from there. You have to go to a physical place. But now you can see, like right in your phone, you can do everything from there. You don't have to even exit your house. It ruins your sleep, it ruins relationships with your friends, with your family, and it's not good, bro. Like, never even test or taste these things. Try to get away these things as much as you can. And all of these things are designed to you to lose. So because I saw a lot of people struggling with these substances, I don't recommend anything consuming these things, especially in your 20s or in your teens when you are that young. Like, don't try to get pleasure at this age, because these years will define your future. So don't waste them. So that's it for the worst purchases that you can make in your 20s or in your teens. See you in the next one. Bye bye.